Hello everyone, this is TJ with TJOmega.org, and as you can see, I'm here at Metrocon 15, and this is the lovely Laura Bailey.
Oh, well, hello.
Hi. Thank you for sitting down with me.
Thank you.
This
This is the first thing I've done at Metrocon.
Wow.
This interview with you.
They might have made a mistake. Because they've seen my past interviews.
They love you.
I think they do.
Yes. Who?
Now, I've been a fan for years, first with Dragonball Z, as many people are, but the first place I found out, your actual name, and this is a Laura Bailey series, is an anime she showed me called Fruits Basket.
Oh. One of the first things I ever did outside of Dragonball Z.
Right. So please tell me about Tohru Honda.
About her as a character, or about my experience with her?
I think Wikipedia can handle her as a character.
Yes.
Yes, please speak of your experience.
Oh man, it's a long time ago. That's really sad. Which is weird because it doesn't feel like it was that long ago when I think back and I think about how many years it's actually been, which is what? Like 12, 15, something like that?
It's been a while.
Oh my gosh. It's crazy because I feel like the anime is still really current. I feel like just, everything that all the themes of the show are appropriate for all times. And Tohru always meant a lot to me because she really she made me want to be a better person. Her personality traits I wanted to adopt while we were recording it, and I really felt very close to her, and anything that she went through I felt,
Wow. It's amazing. It's like I've never heard of any I know it can be a big thing to take on a particular character, but to actually be inspired by the character that you're playing.
Oh yeah. Well, she's such an inspiring person. I mean, to be able to look at all situations and find the positive in it and want to help other people, and it's inspiring.
So, on the contrast to Tohru, we are also a fan of a series called Kodocha.
Slightly different.
Just a little bit. Okay, if you haven't seen Kodocha, it's almost like Fruits Basket. Almost. With a lot of songs and a rabbit bat little guy.
Oh, Babbitt.
I like Babbitt.
I do too.
Okay, so how about Sana?
Sana was so much fun to play and so challenging. That is honestly one of the hardest shows I've ever worked on.
Really?
Because she talks so much and she sings so much, and that's, like a lot of the times when she would have those really long and she'd just keep going, it would just, kind of say, Sana keeps talking in the background, and then we'd just have to make up things that we were going to say for all of that. And Colleen Klinkenbeard, who was my roommate at the time, started out as the director on that, and then I took over as the director on it. And it was really funny and hard because as my roommate, she knew me better than anybody else, so she knew what I was capable of doing. So she would push me to my limit of what I could accomplish during a session, and it was challenging, but so much fun. Like, we were cracking up the entire time. I ate a lot of candy, drank a lot of Red Bull.
This explains many things.
Yes.
Well, with that character, that's probably necessary.
It was. It most definitely was.
The singing had to be fun, though.
The singing was a blast, and it's weird how so many of the songs still echo in my head sometimes. I'm just getting ready, and it's been what? I don't even know how many years it's been for that show. It's like 7 years, 8 years, something like that. And I still have those songs in my head.
I can remember being sad. Like we went to Suncoast getting those DVDs, and at some point I can remember the cashier saying, "You're the only one who comes in here and gets that series."
I know. It's because they didn't have a marketing budget. Because the show costs so much money to produce because everybody talks so much more in that show than in any other. I mean, every, like a Full Metal script would be like this thick, and a Kodocha script would be like this thick. Double the amount of lines, so it would be double the booth time. So all of the recording cost twice as much. And then there was no money left for going, hey, watch this show, I still think it should have been on TV. It was great.
Yeah. Okay, this has been my first time ever sitting down with someone who worked on the Funimation DBZ.
Seriously?
Yeah, like, well, Metrocon gets the Canadian cast a lot.
Right.
But I never sat down with, like, and I've met with, like, Kara Edwards and Kyle Hebert.
Okay, well then.
But, well, this is my first sit down and, like,
Oh,
interview. So
okay.
I've always wanted to know this about Dragon Ball Z and the Funimation dub. Does it ever feel like Groundhog's Day? Because it's not just those, it's the games that reuse
It's the games.
It's the games.
The games feel like Groundhog's Day because, yeah, so much of the dialogue is the same but slightly different, and you're like, wait a minute, did I say this? Oh, I don't understand. But Chris Sabat, who is a genius and got me started in this whole business, he keeps it really fresh. He's great about it.
Well, I would imagine this is something I've come across with other voice actors who have to go and revisit a character after so long. Does it give you better perspective, or does it let you change the performance more accordingly?
It makes you question what you did originally. Man, going back and re-recording some of the DBZ stuff and going back and doing the new DBZ movie, I was just, it's hard because it was the very first thing I ever did. So obviously it's not going to be, you know, my best work because I was learning, right?
Right.
But it's hard not to fall back onto those like same old like things that you used to do because it's the same character, and it was a challenge. It was fun though.
Are you excited for the new stuff?
Of course.
Of course. Finally get to record new Trunks lines.
Yeah, right? Oh my gosh!
Yeah. Because it's the movies, they just announced Super, which is like 100 more episodes.
Oh.
It just, someone once told me that voice acting doesn't have any kind of assured job security. And then I remember Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z and Naruto.
And like Simpsons. And I think that's about it. Those three shows, when you think of like...
You're set.
Yeah. This is a personal one. I love asking this. Best boss in Saints Row, you or Nolan North?
Me. No, Nolan's awesome. Everybody in that game did an awesome job, but when I played it, I made somebody that looked like me. So obviously, it's gonna be my voice. There's just something so therapeutic and gratifying about making a character that looks like you and sounds like you, and you can run around and beat people up, and just be so badass. It's amazing.
I used to do that in wrestling games. Used to make me and just like beat up everyone.
Right? It feels good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love doing that. I had fun asking that. Like last year it was Troy and Nolan here.
Oh,
I asked them
really?
both the same thing.
And do they say themselves or do they say each other?
They both said you.
Well, there you go. I'm the vain one here.
Yeah. Well, I will admit, I've played 3. I've played 4. You were my boss for both.
Oh, thank you.
It's a marvelous job in that game. So funny.
So much fun. That's probably one of the most fun games I've ever done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's where I love the voice acting industry because I can watch an episode of Kodocha and then go play Saints Row, and I would never make the connection.
That's good.
I probably, well,
if you did, I was doing something wrong if you did.
Yeah.
Although I do feel like my Saints boss, there's a couple moments where she sounds a little bit like Shin-Chan. Just a little bit. Diving off a roof or something. There's a moment. I heard it while I was playing.
Oh, jeez, now I can kind of hear it.
Listen for it.
You might have ruined that game for me.
I know, right?
Jeez. You mentioned directing briefly.
Oh, yeah.
So tell me about the challenges of moving into the directing aspect.
Well, for me, the challenge is I'm a really creative mind person, and I'm really bad at sitting down and actually doing like paperwork. I was always terrible at doing my homework in school, not because I didn't know the answers, just because I couldn't make myself sit down and do it, which is a trap that everybody falls into, I'm sure. But that was one of the most challenging things with directing, is actually being organized. And also, you know, when all your friends are voice actors, and all of a sudden you take on the role of directing them, it's interesting to find everybody's trigger words, like the things that can help them in a session, because everybody responds to different stimulus, and finding, like, does this actor want to know a bunch of character backstory, or do they work better just watching the scene and playing off what the emotion that they're seeing is, you know?
Right.
So that was an interesting challenge.
Mm.
I haven't done it in a while, though. I haven't done it since I left for California. That
Wow.
was 8 years ago. Soul Eater was the last show I did. I did that while I was in the move.
Wow.
Yeah.
Remember, next time, prepare Soul Eater questions.
Oh, Soul Eater! No Soul Eater questions!
No Soul- well-
Oh, good job!
I'm so embarrassed now. It's over. It's over. We're done.
We're done!
No.
This interview's done! I threw my phone, by the way. That was what I was doing.
I do have one last thing.
Oh, all right.
Well, you might have already answered it, but the role that affected you personally the most, was it Tohru? It's one of your earliest. You've done so many since.
I know, that's a really challenging, that's a difficult question.
Mm.
That's a really hard question. Because, I mean, personally in my life, I mean, like, what? Trunks changed my life,
Right.
you know? I never realized that what I wanted to do was be a voice actor. I always knew I wanted to act, but realizing that voice acting was my passion. Fudge. That's really hard. I would say Tohru
Mm-hmm.
changed me, made me a more positive person. I would say, but then, like, Black Widow, I played Black Widow for Disney, and you know, that opened up so many more doors for me professionally, and oh man, I love them all.
She can't choose.
Cheap answer from Laura
Cheap
Bailey.
answer.
I love them all equally.
Okay, since we've got a little bit of time according to my iPhone.
Nice.
I might just set this like to intentionally go slow. No, my phone said we were on time. It's not my fault.
You know?
Yeah, it happens. So iPhones can go slow.
They totally.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Of everything you've worked on, what is the biggest thing you've learned as a voice actress? Like, what's the biggest thing you've taken away?
I would say, never give up.
Ooh.
Oh, bringing it back. No, because you do face so much rejection in this business, and not just that, but I mean, even after you've gotten the part and you get in the booth and maybe something just doesn't go right, or maybe, you know, I've been cast and then the voice doesn't work with the rest of the cast, and so they end up recasting you, and it can really, really get you down if you're not fully committed to it. I mean, it has gotten me down before, but you just have to constantly be looking forward to what's coming next, and remembering that you know, that you can do it, and there's always tomorrow. Yeah.
An inspirational message from Laura Bailey. The more you know.
I'm an inspiring person.
You kind of are, though. This is fun. This has been a lot of fun. Thank you very much.
You know,
for
we should have
this.
just had like a cup of tea and just had
Yeah.
tea time
Mhm.
with TJ.
Just a little casual talk here.
That's right.
So, thank you for watching.
Thank you
Got
for
a-
watching.
We got a lot more from Metrocon. We got panels, and I'll see you at the autograph
Yay.
booth, which I think I brought something you've never seen before. This is my personal challenge every year.
Really? I've seen a lot of stuff.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'll let you know.
We'll see.
All right.
You have to watch to find out.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.